So how's it going? Back with another project. Currently where we're working on my Exmark zero turn, or I wish. Exmark the hell is it called? Walk behind. So it was giving me like a stutter. You know, it would roll along and then it would, like the transmission gears were shaved off in there and whatnot. So it was becoming unreliable. Sometimes I'd put it in the gear and it wouldn't move at all. This is the commercial 48 Tri-Vantage Metro. I don't know why I didn't remember what type it was, but so today we're just working on getting the transmission swapped out. Bought a new one. It's an old one here. This one's the Tecumseh. Trying not to touch anything because I had gloves on to keep my hands clean. But that's upside down, but if you pause you can see what type that is. I'm not going to go through the details of disassembly because there's a video out there where a guy does pretty good. He's ripping and pulling and bending metal, and I didn't do any of that. But if you just take your time, if you can think in terms of an exploded view for mechanical parts, and if you put the bolts back where you took them off, like that's what I did. Cotter pins too. Any cotter pin, simply just put it right back in. Bolts, those are the only 4 that are loose. But bolts like this, bolts up here, I just stuck them right back in where they go, all over, so that I don't have to worry about, oh man, look at all these damn bolts and washers, where do I put them? So that's just a handy tip. A couple of things you probably will need is that gear puller. You'll need some of the old classics, PB blaster and brake cleaner. There's the pulley. Here's another pulley assembly that you have to take off before you can get to this pulley. But this is the only one that you'll need the pulley puller for. These are the shafts that go into the side of the transmission. These are like couplers that connect it to the transmission. Inspect your stuff as you go so that you'll know if you need to replace parts while you're doing it. I didn't see any damage on anything, so I know that all the damage is primarily in here. I did have a Milwaukee 1/2-inch drive impact. Some of these bolts were torqued down pretty good. A lot of crud from grass and mud and stuff. So you'll have to find some of the bolts. Just run your hand up under there or take a screwdriver or something and get that crud up out of there so you can, you know, put your socket or box in onto a bolt. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, I didn't bring the transmission with me, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab something to eat really quick. Doing this in my storage unit, so I'm gonna bring the transmission back, put it all together, and cross my fingers. Alright, see how I jacked mine up? I just put 2 jack stands up under there, and I kept this it's a habit, but I kept this 3-ton jack close by in case it slides off or, you know, anything, because this thing is extremely heavy. But it's a short little video to show you what I'm doing today.